No, no, I do not.
That's all right. I don't think we're that big on Twitch anyway, so it's all good.
Well, not with that attitude.
Well, I think let's see what the ad's going to be today. Let's see what it's going to be. What is it? Is it that?
Download the
Mine's booking.com.
I got Nordic Track. All right. I thought it was
All right.
Platonic, but that's not. It's Nordic Track.
All right. I'm here. I'll be right back. I go change hoodies.
Okay, go change hoodies. All right, guys and girls, we got 231st episode of Haulin' and Ballin', the longest running consecutive Lego stream on YouTube going today, and we are super psyched to have the Ice Money himself, Iceberg Bricks from you know Iceberg Bricks. He's a friend, but he's also a celebrity now. So Iceberg Bricks, Lego Masters on Fox, February 5th. There he is, the man.
I'm just a regular guy, man. Just a regular guy, man. Trying to live a dream. That's all.
Oh, we can do, man. But welcome to the show. We got Brick Revolution, we got Cheap Ass Bricks, and myself. So we're on a 4-pack today. So we're gonna see how this works. Hopefully, we stay buffered and everything is all good to go. So we got Doughboy in the house, Bubba, Brick Fella, Cheap Ass is here, Brick Evader, B-Fab's here, Mary Baroque, Grease Monkey's here, and I think that's it so far. Loves that like button crush, guys. So if you can get that like button up to 20 likes, 30 likes, 50 likes, 5 million likes, it's all good. That's what we like to do here. So welcome, Iceberg.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
This is in full effect in the stream, man. Everybody from Philly Brick Fest is in the stream.
That's where we live, man.
It is, man. It's where we live. But
if you pop on the Saturday stream, all I do is trash Philly Brick Fest and talk about Alabama. It's kind of crazy.
Alabama, huh?
That's all I do. They just seem to be hating on Philly Brick Fest.
That's isn't it? What is that next week? Is that this week? Next week? When is that?
I don't know. They've been talking about it for 3 years. They think to be here by now.
He's talking about the salt.
That's a whole lot of salt, man. A whole lot of salt. Somebody gonna have high blood pressure. All that salt.
By the way, the Eagles are up 27-17. By the way,
yes. There you go. Yes. See, I'm in the DC area, so they got that, that other game, the Cowboys and Indian game. Who wants to watch that?
Oh yeah, skins in the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Lego Ranger 18. What's going on? So, Iceberg Bricks is here to answer all your questions, except show specific questions. that is one thing he can't answer. But anything else,
Question number 1: did you have like an unlimited amount of bricks, or did you have like certain? Or you can't answer.
Yeah, I can answer that. They had. It's not unlimited. It's not an unlimited amount of bricks. The bricks are limited. They are. Mm-hmm. But do you have a lot of bricks to work with? Yeah, absolutely. They give you a lot of bricks, but you don't have every brick. People looking at Brick Room and they think that, you got access to every last brick. No, absolutely not. That's called Bricklink and Lego. So there's no way. You talk about with anything, you talk about a production team and they have a budget. So for them, spend millions of dollars in Lego, kind of put them over budget. So, but it was a great selection. It was a great selection. The only thing about it is that you got to think about is that you're sharing these parts with, what was it, like 20 contestants on the show? So team. So you're sharing it with like 8 other people. So first come, first serve.
Oh, so you guys didn't get your own bin of parts then? You guys had to share?
Yeah.
Share alike.
Brick is real.
Is the show, and I know we were going to get to news, but is the show sponsored by Lego in any way? Is Lego involved in any way? Because it's Lego Masters, and Lego is a trademark. It's not a building,
Yeah, I don't know. I believe that they do. Okay. If you figure, people are buying Lego, so I know that they were getting their supplies from a Lego store. So I kind of think that Lego kind of had a hand in it.
Okay, cool. All right.
So you weren't using unmarked brick, is basically what you're saying.
Oh, it's all Lego. All Lego.
Can you imagine if it's called Lego Masters and using Mega Blocks?
I think if you even try to sneak some stuff in there, the police are coming in and hitting you in the head or something. They weren't playing around, man.
They get you.
all Lego specific, man. So it's just they don't play that game. So
Weapon Masters.
Yeah,
There.
they don't play that game. Yeah, that's out.
What up? Love with Lego.
All right, so guys, this is fully interactive. You guys know. You guys have
Ask questions.
questions. Whatever you want to ask. Iceberg, you wanted to kind of go through the process a little bit here, kind of what you did.
Yeah. So like myself, like many other people, or I should say 11,000 people that applied, either you went to them to apply, or you were, they tracked you down either at a show or Instagram or something. So it was a lengthy process, my man. It was a very lengthy process where they, you have a couple, Skype interviews. They're trying to get a feel of who you are, who your partner to be, is, and then, you do a couple of those interviews, you do a challenge, you do an at-home challenge. And I don't want to say too much on the at-home, but they make you do an at-home time challenge. Okay. And if they like it, then you move on to the next level, which is another Skype interview or something like that. And then, from that selection, they'll say, all right, we want to take a look at you. Come on out to LA. And you from that point, you spent the weekend, doing I guess the final cut, maybe what they say, the final cut, the final, and out of there, I think they really took two groups. I seen a couple of YouTubers there. I did, I seen a couple of YouTubers there. I don't want to say by names and stuff like that because I don't put them out there. But so the competition was very steep.
Well, I'll throw him out there because I saw the commercials. So you saw the guy from Beyond the Brick, bearded dude.
Yeah,
I saw him on there.
But I'm saying there were people from the YouTube community that that didn't make that cut. And so and this is even before they decide who's going to be on the squad, and so this is just like the final preliminary, and so they had two groups, and the one group went from Friday to Saturday, the second group went Saturday to Sunday, and I mean it was the talent that was in that room was ridiculous, man, and I don't want and I know, look, I get it, what I learned, I spent my whole life being an underdog. And so once you make it to the top, the only way to go is down. And so I get it that, the accomplishments that I make that somebody else might want, they're going to hate on you. I get that. But the talent that was in that room was tremendous, man, ridiculous. It got to a point, Fick, where I had to ask myself, dude, what am I doing here? I'm like, what do I think I'm doing here? I said, because I look around and you see the talent and people that have been building for years and stuff like that. Granted, I've only been building for 2 years, and not to say that, my 2 years is different from your 16 years or the next person's 30 years, or, just because you've been in Lego 30 years, you're more dedicated than I am. Dedication is measured differently than that, I think. And it's just that, I look around that room and you see all that talent and everything, man. So I looked at Jermaine, I said, dude, I don't think we're gonna make it, bro.
Hey, listen, man.
I said,
wasn't Tom Brady like a 6th-round draft pick or something?
Yeah, he was.
So talent could be good on, but you never know. You got the underdog thing.
Right.
You guys worked it, man.
Bubba said you can tell everybody that he was there. You don't have to hold his name back.
My thing with this is that everybody has this talent, right? And it's just like the NBA. You go into the NBA, everybody can ball. You can shoot a 3 or you can dunk. And so you got all this talent. But a lot of people, and what I've been seeing is that, oh well, what he doing up there? He ain't got no talent. All the talent's over here. That might be true, but and I know that in this sport that we do, it's a lot of introverts, and introverts don't make good TV. So you kind of gotta be in the middle of the road somewhere, here. You got to be in the middle of the road. Can you build? Yeah, you can build. And they have you do these challenges. And what happened was that during this preliminary, the final preliminary, you do challenge 1, and they're looking at your skill. Then you turn around and do challenge 2. So you end up spending almost about, I want to say 10 hours building. So the first one was probably 5. The second one was probably 5 or 4 hours, something like that. It was breaking up. And so they're testing your skill. Now, you might have player 1 who, has the tremendous skill in the whole room, through the roof, but when you put him in front of camera, he's mute. It doesn't make good TV.
That's a good point, though. I didn't really ever think about that, but it's a TV show, so you can't, like you said, you can't have somebody that's just going to be like,
right.
And granted, it would be an awesome builder, but
he might mop everybody up.
Right.
He might mop everybody up. But if you don't speak and talk, and show some type of personality, good for what they're they're trying to do. They get paid to make TV. So
right. And it's
it's funny, they were talking about, unrelated to this, but kind of related. They were saying, I was listening to sports radio in the morning drive. Apparently, there's a quarterback that's like filthy talent in college right now, but he's a heavy introvert and does not do well with the media and handling questions. Like, that's going to really affect his draft potential. So it is a real thing.
Yeah, it is. It's a real thing, folks. And here's the thing, season 2, I want everybody that's in this chat room, I want y'all to apply. I want you to go through it. I want you to go through it. There's no reason for you not to, and I know that everybody got jobs and you got to change your life and your life is upside down and everything like that. But that's what they make vacation time for. So take vacation. So just if that's something that you really want, go for it. Go for it. And granted, fit like and BR, I 5 years ago, if you'd have told me, hey, look, you're gonna be on Nation's number one a broadcast show on the Nation's number one broadcast show for Lego, I'd have laughed at you. I would have believed you because number one, TV ain't my thing, and 5 years ago I wasn't into Lego, and I think this opportunity actually has me thinking about long term and actually changing a few things. I
love it.
Absolutely. Yeah, like I said, I mean, that's perfect advice though. If you want it bad enough, you're gonna make moves here and there to make it happen. So like you said, if you got vacation time, if you got to take you want it bad enough,
right?
I'm gonna do a little screen share. You can put in the big screen here. Faye.
Go get it. I will do that. BR just for you. Let me go back. I want to go back real quick because I know our friend Grease Monkey had a question.
Okay,
yeah, my man Grease Monkey, man. I hope I can see you soon, man.
So he goes, were you out in? Oh, I don't know if you can answer this, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Were you out in LA for the full 10 weeks, and did you get a chance to speak with the fam?
I cannot disclose that.
Already, that's not a problem. Mr. H is here. I gotta say, Angry Dragon is here. Collecting Bricks jumped into Lego Ranger 18. So what else we got? Let me see. Minifig Collector got 30% off. I'd like to see that. Collecting Bricks. No, the basement remodel got put on hold for a couple months, so I'm not doing that right now. So it's messed down here as per usual. Okay, so I think we are caught up here. Oh, hang on. I'm screen sharing. Hang on. Multitasking here. There we go. All right, there you go. Okay.
All right, so I'm over on the Lego Masters website here. There's our cast. We got 10 teams. 10 teams here. And this is a completely I don't want to prejudge anybody, but if I was to say these two older individuals, like if some of these younger kids that got snubbed might be a little upset, but I bet you this team, the higher the hair, the closer to God, bricks out. I bet you they build some sick stuff. If them to get picked over those kids, I mean, I know their personality wise, I bet you they can build.
They kind of look like the Golden Girls, right?
I know. I am surprised their team name got approved with the word God in it. That surprises me.
I told Iceberg his name should have been East Coast Brick Mafia.
No, it's East Coast Bricksters, bro.
No, Brick Mafia.
Storytellers.
They got to be intimidating. They got to win.
Bro, my man got his shirt tucked into his jeans. He's ready to ball.
Oh man, I tell you what, man. I tell you one thing, man. That kind of got on my nerve was doing the makeup every day, dude. I cannot.
Did you wear makeup?
You had to get, you had to get,
Yeah.
They had to put anti-shine on this ball.
Yeah, of course.
But it just it's the worst getting off, dude. I do not envy a woman at all. You know, it's the worst getting off your skin, and it feels so terrible.
Yeah, because it feels like a film. You probably felt like you had a film every day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makeup.
What was your average makeup time?
It's heavy.
Oh, mine was quick though. It was like maybe like at the most 5 minutes. You know, I was
Okay.
quick, you know.
Okay.
But we had a group on there that I think they had to come in an hour early, so they had to wake up like 4:00 in the morning, man. And that was another thing too. It was like if you're not used to having long hours, man, like we were talking about like 15-hour days, man.
Sure. Yeah.
We'd be on set for 15 hours.
Yeah, you had to get the lighting right. You probably had like 3 or 4 camera crews at one point getting the action.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the editors though? They have to splice all that together.
Yeah, that's a lot, man. It's a lot of footage, man.
What was the catering like?
Oh man, every morning they would send us, well, every night they would send us an email of what we wanted for lunch, and they used to have this gourmet stuff like this, like grilled chicken and salmon with, you know, asparagus chips and raisins with, you know, they had the raisins in the salmon and all that, just, you know, some crab cakes, and you know, it was just some stuffed shells and crab cakes, and it was crazy, man.
I can throw it. You know what?
See that family, the wife and husband family? That's going to be your first divorce on Fox TV, right there.
Yeah, a little bit of drama, right?
Oh, Tyler and Amy.
Bam! I can throw these up there. Go ahead. Can you answer that?
Oh, did you get paid? Get paid for what?
You got paid for your time out there, and
yeah, they compensate you for your time out there.
Yeah.
They do.
All right, here we go. Look at this. Boom. Questions on the fly here. Here we go.
Did they ever let you wear whatever outfits? Nope. They and how that worked was that they, you know, doing that was part of the process, Mary, was that they actually asked you to, you know, give them about 20 outfits, you in 20 outfits, and then they would pick from those 20 outfits which ones that they like to put you on the show. That's why you see yours truly always wearing a police shirt, because that was part of my, I guess, my gimmick.
His gimmick. Boom. Here we go.
So is the film already done? Yep, film is done. It's a wrap. It's in the books.
This is a good one too. I'm gonna throw this one up there. Boom. Oh, not that one. Hang on. Oh crap.
Who's that guy?
Yeah, collective. You gotta go get them Walmart deals. Don't be late.
There we go.
Yeah. She said, "Did the leopard shirt make the show?" Bubba Bricks. No, it didn't. Because it had writing on it. It had writing on it. So
okay.
Anybody that had writing on it, they just kind of tossed it. So
there we go. It's a good question.
What was like working with Will Arnett? Is just a comedian. He's a comedian, full blast, genuine guy. You know, he was real fun. You know, but you gotta be ready for the punchlines, because he's gonna hit you with a couple punchlines. So yeah.
Was he like very like interactive?
Hang out with him at like lunch and stuff.
Yeah, he was very approachable, very interactive, and I think that was probably part of his job. But you could tell that he was like a regular, genuine guy, anyhow. And because we were just shooting the breeze, we you know, he come over to our table and we were just shooting the breeze, like, you know, we was at the bar or something, you know. So he was like a real, genuine guy. I am auditioning for Lego Masters 2 in a bikini. And you know what, B-Fab? I believe that they will take you. I believe that they will take you. Please watch the show and you see what I'm talking about.
Can't wait.
He says, how often did he do Batman? He did Batman. Will Arnett did Batman. I think he did it about 2 times. He did about 2 times.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 200. I would be like,
no, because then at that point, it don't even get funny anymore. It's like, all right, dude, you got to go on with something else. Yeah, he did Batman. I think he did Batman about twice. He did about twice. He slipped into the Batman voice, but then I'm sure he did some sound bites without us in the room, and that where he used the Batman voice.
Okay. All right, that makes sense.
A lot of guest appearances too. I can't say who, because then I'd be giving away the details of the episodes. But it was a lot of guest appearances too.
We got 35 people watching. We got 16 likes. 35 people watching. 16 likes.
I appreciate all y'all watching. I do. I hope I can give you enough information as I can. You know, as the season progresses, then, you know, I can open up a little bit more.
There you go. Boom. That's a good one. I like it.
Would I do it again? Absolutely, Brick Smith. But I wouldn't do it without you, buddy. So next time, if they allow me to come back on the show, they probably won't. But they probably won't.
Here comes a new team for me right here.
Probably rules against that. So I'll probably, I'm probably already eliminated because there's probably rules against that. But I would definitely that experience. And here's why I would do it again, Brick Smith, is that I would do it again because those 8 people that me and Jermaine made, those friends that we made those people that we made friends. And it was real hard, like on that last episode, on the grand finale, when they announced the winner, it was hard to let that team go because you become a family, right? You become a family because you done spent about a month and a half with these folks. And
wait, I thought there was like, she said 8 people you made friends with?
Yeah, 8 people. You
didn't make friends with all the teams. There's like 20 people there.
Yeah, I'm sorry, not 8.
Okay.
8 teams.
I'll make sure. Okay. No.
I'm sorry. You got me good. Yeah. Keep me on my toes. So it's the people, the 8 teams the other 18, well, the other 9 teams, I should say. I keep saying 8. The other 9 teams.
Okay, teams, yeah.
Yeah, the other 9 teams, the 18 people. They were real genuine. So it's just like even like hanging out at Philly Brick Fest and meeting all our friends and stuff like that. And on that last day, it's hits you in your heart because it's like, man, I'll never know when I see you guys again. So it's just like, it's I definitely would do it again. Oh, was there any BoJack Horseman? Yes, there were a lot. Brick Blaze. There were a lot of BoJack.
And you got to meet Shy Time, I get, right? You got to meet Shy Time?
Yeah, I got to meet Shy. It was funny how I met him too, because we went out to we took I think it was probably like the second or third Saturday. I think it was like the second Saturday. Yeah, it was like the second Saturday. We decided to go out to the neighborhood Lego store, which is like probably almost like 6 hours away because of the traffic now. It was, that's the only thing about LA is that it takes you 4 hours to go 20 miles, bro. It is ridiculous. The traffic is ridiculous, man. But we ran out there and we went out there and because we were looking for a certain amount of sets. We were looking for power function sets. We were looking for them. I look at Jermaine. Jermaine's looking at me. We pick up a box, and all you hear is, "Hey, Iceman, it's the Iceberg. Hey, what you doing here?" And I started laughing, and Jermaine looked at me. He said, "Oh, you caught, bro." I said, "Hey." He was like, and that's he was like, "It's Shy Time." He was like, I said, "Oh yeah, man, I remember you." He was like, "Yeah." He said, "What you doing out here?" I said, "Oh, I'm lying." So I'm like, I'm out here, meet my friends, the agents of Mike, Troy and Alicia. Yeah, I'm out here hanging out with them. Oh, okay. And then the guy from Beyond the Brick shows up and says, "Hey, I'm Boone." He said, "Hey, I know who you are." I said, "Well, there goes that lie." So then he was like, "Yeah, y'all out here for about 7 to 8 weeks, right?" Yeah. He says, "Your secret's safe with me." As
Boom blew up your spot, basically, is what you're saying.
So you couldn't even tell anybody you were out there?
No, you had to keep it tight, man. You had to keep it tight. Even now, I have to go back and check in with the people up there, their PR people, and say if a reporter's trying to, have an interview or something like that, I have to go back and tell them, and they have to set it up. But yeah, it's just, just so I don't, leak out any information,
right.
Protect the show and all that good stuff.
So are they watching the show right now, you think?
Maybe.
They're probably editing.
Maybe.
Oh, watching the show? Yeah, they're definitely.
But I'm not giving away anything. No. They probably are, but I'm not giving away anything. I'm not giving away no secrets or nothing like that. I'm just talking about my experience without talking about what happened,
Okay. If I see a question from Lego Masters at Fox, I'll be.
So could you bring any? So you said you're out looking for power functions. So could you bring in brick that they didn't have available to everybody? Or?
Absolutely not.
I think so. Okay.
Not bring any outside things. You couldn't do any outside sketches, and that was it. You couldn't do any outside sketches and bring them to the lab. All your sketches, all your creations had to happen inside that lab. And which makes it tough, because like you said, look, the theme is this, and you have 8 hours to build it. Go. So now you're sitting down and you're trying to figure out, exactly what they gave you a sketch pad. They gave you a tablet, a Microsoft Touch tablet, to draw on. And so I would, me and Jermaine, we would make it, 45 minutes to an hour just on planning on like, let's sketch this out before we start messing around, throwing around some bricks. But you gotta be mindful, because when you do that, another team is running to the brick pit, taking all the, maybe, I don't know, say the mixel joints.
Okay.
And probably very limited on the mixel joints, so you got to be aware of that too. So
Bricks are a premium then. Okay. Bricks.
You can give like the producers or one of the shoppers like a list of most desired bricks, or as a community of contestants say.
The producers were good with that though. They did ask, hey, what do you think you guys would want? And they did ask that before the hand and even during as the show was progressing.
Okay.
And they did ask that, and it was like, look, life would be better if you had more of these. And they were getting them in, and when they get them in, they tell you, hey, look, we got them, and they'll go in. So it's just, it was, they, for a first run around, yeah, there's some bugs to everything, but they made it as, the producers made it as smooth as they could, they made, we
got a question from Ingrid here. So
Ingrid. All right, she says, so what time did you had to get up every morning for the show? We had to get up at 5:00 and be, because call time was always 5:30 in the morning. So we had to be down in the lobby at 5:30 to be over there at least like 10 minutes before 6, and like 6 o'clock they're throwing makeup on you. You get dressed on the, on the set, and you're getting all ready and everything like that. And then then usually they usually do showtime probably like sometime after 9 o'clock if they don't have interviews to do and stuff like that. But usually like after 9 o'clock is when we hit the lab, and we begin with the show.
Before you ask a question, Bubba asked one. I don't know if we covered that. Bubba wants to know if the final finale, the final will air before Philly, and do we need to set up an autograph booth?
Oh, I didn't good pick up, BR. I didn't even see that one. Sorry.
So wait a minute, let me think. So it's a 10 episode.
Yeah, so we're done before Philly then.
So it should be before Philly. So hey, Chad, if you're listening, dude, holla at me, my man.
It should be like Wednesday right before Philly.
It's Philly's not off my schedule. I love Philly because Philly's where I'm from. I'm from that area. But I just holla at me. You want me to do something? Holla at me, man. I'm easy, man. I ain't gonna drive a hard bargain.
He's exclusively signed through Holland and Ballin, though, so they have to come through us.
Yeah, I heard I got like seven agents, right?
Yeah, I heard Todd try to throw his name.
Yeah, Todd's number one. Todd's up there.
All right, Darth Hall says, is your local media aware that you're on the show or on the show? Nah, you know what? I don't think they're aware yet. I don't think, and reason why I say that is because they'll I guess what on this one website, and let me think. Can I let me send it to you, Fick. On this one website, and you probably already got it, where like it shows. Matter of fact, you just had pulled it up not too long ago, but it tells you where I'm from. But right. I don't think my local news know that I'm on the show yet. I think they'll find out once that first episode airs. I think that's when the news will probably be on it. Mary Broach says, "Is there talk for a second season series?" Yeah, you know what? I actually heard that they actually launched a brick exposition. I want to say a brick expo. I don't want to say a show or anything like that. Not like a Philly Brick Fest, but yet there was something in King of Prussia Mall where they were introducing the show.
I saw that. I wonder if you were go to that.
Yeah, and I was real close to going, but I didn't because I didn't get I guess I didn't get the okay on it. But one of the contestants was there. One of the teams were there.
Manny and Nestor from Bethlehem.
Yeah, Manny and Nestor. Yeah, Nestor is the fun guy. You'll love Nestor. Yeah, and you'll see why once he starts talking and everything like that. That dude is a genuine guy. You'll love Nestor, man. You'll love him. I always call them Pop. Call them Pop. Hey, Pop. Yeah,
they brought that tour to here too. They brought it to Buffalo too. So
they brought it to Buffalo.
Yeah.
So that's the tour. That's the tour. So they I don't know what cities that they're going to, because I don't see nothing online about it. I think they're just pop-ups, and so they're actually, I think they're actually trying to show the interest or put the interest out there. And if you're interested in applying, I think they're grabbing names and stuff and contact information at those specific pop-ups. And I'm sure that they already got contact for the people that didn't make the first show.
Right.
And so that kind of puts the producers on ease, because you can go back to that well of people that you didn't select that almost made it. So did you get Will's number and get him to show at Philly? No, you know what? I don't think I want to know Will like that.
My nice man, I'm funny.
Will's a great guy. Yeah. Will's a great guy. We had some we had some great conversations. We did, and I had to let him know where I was from. And but I don't think I want to know Will like that. Says, did you get free Lego to take home? I wish, Ingrid. I wish they gave us free Lego. They did not give us anything free. They didn't. We didn't get a T-shirt that says Lego Masters. We didn't get anything free.
Dang, really?
We got, well, it's hard to say you got something for free, because they took care of your airfare,
right?
They took care of your luggage, they took care of your lodging, and then you got paid. But all those are perks of being on a job. I would assume that that those things, that's traveling expenses because I'm working, because I'm on a contract and I'm working. But we didn't get anything. I wish we had some free Lego for free. I was hoping to start up a YouTube channel and get some free Lego, but the free Lego ain't never come. I'm at the store buying, bleeding through my nose. Especially when I go back to Philly, cheap ass gonna be on me, boy. I'm bleeding through my nose. Trying to get some bus tokens, man, because I done spent all my money. All right, let's see. Alex Brooks says, how do you feel when you came on the show? Alex Brooks, it was amazing. Alex Brooks, you got to remember, the first time you ever stepped foot into a Lego store and you looked around and you saw all the Lego just nonstop. When we walked into this place, it was amazing, man. The set was amazing. It was just like looking at all the brick, looking at all the aesthetics that were on, that was on the set. It was unreal, man. It was amazing. It was overwhelming. I had to pinch myself a couple times because I couldn't believe I was there. See, BFAB says, "Are you a millionaire?" I wish I was a millionaire. If I was a millionaire, BFAB, I'd be living in California right now. Probably in $1 million home. Well, it probably wouldn't be because if I'm a millionaire, I wouldn't get $1 million home. But it probably, my home would be big enough, and then I'd be watch my house burn up on the hill somewhere because the wildfires were just ridiculous out there.
You have good insurance.
If you buy a house, you better have 10 sprinklers, man, or something, man, because the wildfires are ridiculous. On the second night, let me tell you, me and Jermaine or BX Bricks met up with one of my friends live out there in LA. And so he took us. We went to Korean barbecue, bro. If you ain't never had Korean barbecue in your life, you need to go to Korean bar. You're gonna smack your mama after you had some Korean barbecue. I guarantee you. And so we came back from the Korean barbecue, and it was like 12. It was like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. And so I'm all in the bed. I'm in that first 5 minutes of sleep. I'm in. Phone rings. I'm thinking it's somebody back home. It's Jermaine. I said, "Hey, what's up, man? What's going on?" He goes, are you looking at this fire outside? And I'm thinking it's right outside. So I look outside, it's 20 blocks away. So now I'm mad because now I'm like, hey man, look, go back to bed. He said, I can't go back to bed. You see that fire is getting wild. It's getting out of hand. I said, dude, unless you're a firefighter or first responder about to render aid, you need to go back to bed, dude. Well, what happens if it flows over here? If it flows over here, somebody's going to call you. Somebody's going to knock on your door. You're going to wait. He said, oh man, I need to go downstairs. I said, it's just going to be you and the clerk downstairs because everybody else is in the bed.
They all sleeping, man.
Right. I was
That's
like,
like-
"Dude."
I mean, unfortunately, that's like a daily occurrence out that way, though. I mean,
Yeah, it's like they're rain. That's what I said. He was like, "This ain't natural." I said, "This is natural for them. This is natural. This is it. This is the one." You know. So yeah, you know, it's rough out there. All right, let's see. Let's see. Brainy Briggs, do you think you would retreat, or was it strictly go to making Lego, or leave your day job? Nah, you know what? If I got a job as a master builder, like say at one of the Legoland's place, yeah, I would definitely leave. I would definitely leave if I was, you know, I got a job like that. But as far as, you know, if I was offered a job to be like, you know, a cashier at a Lego store, nah, I need to make a little bit more money than that. You know, that's like a part-time gig, really. Says, was there any master builders in attendance? If you take a look at that list, is it Sket Brock?
yeah, sket. Yeah.
If you take a look at that list they're showing right now, those are the master builders that you see in front of you.
Boom.
And if you look at them, you can see who's who, because you know these people.
Yes, he is.
All right,
Man, I
so
don't know
you know
Boone. I don't
Boone,
know
right? You
anybody
know
else.
Boone, right? You know Boone.
I know Boone. I know you two.
You know Mark, right? Mark
No.
made go on Instagram. Mark made the Roland and Jago City.
Which one? Oh, Mark and Boone. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mark made the Roland and Jago City, and he does modular builds. Let's see. Another one that will
What's his
stick out
Instagram
is,
handle, you know?
what's that?
What, you know what his Instagram handle is?
Yeah, I do. I'll tell you right now. You guys, please go follow this guy. He's an awesome guy. One of my friends.
You guys weren't allowed to pimp out your personal Instagram or YouTube channels, none of
It
that,
is.
right?
Are you ready? You ready?
Yep.
All right. It is. Let's see. MECR.
Found it.
You got it.
Yep.
Merkruzashank.
Yep.
I'm
That's
already
him.
following him, bro. I'm already following him.
That's the dude. That's him. That's the dude. That's what I'm telling you.
I'm already following him.
That's the dude, man. You should know that dude.
Dude,
I
you know
You got
Instagram. You know
another person that's going to stick out is Tyler. If you look down, you see Tyler and Amy. Tyler is from Building Better Bricks. That's his business.
Steven Tyler.
That's him.
Steven Tyler.
Not Steven Tyler.
Oh,
All I know is
Tyler. Tyler is from Building Better Bricks.
is he on?
are all these teams here? They're all friends. All knew each other.
Not everybody.
I was
So
thinking these two.
the Christian and Aaron one, they put that team together. The Sam and Jessica, that's the team that they put together. The producers put
She's
together.
from Connecticut. He's from Los Angeles. So
Right.
Tyler Builds. There it is. Tyler Builds on Instagram. There we go. Boom.
these two you said they put together.
Christian and Aaron.
So wait, how do they put the teams together if you had to apply with a
It's
team?
simple. Like if you paired up with Fick and Fick was so damn boring, they say, hey, look, we like BR, but we just don't like Fick. So we're gonna put you with cheap ass instead because we think y'all two will hit it off.
We don't
Yeah.
like fix hats, so we need someone that doesn't wear hats.
So you weren't tied to your teammate you interviewed with if you were that much of a standout.
Right.
Gotcha.
Oh, so they could have split you two up?
They could have split us up. And that's what I told Jermaine. I said, dude, they did it in the Australia show. They split some teams up. I said, if they split us up, if they don't take me and they take you, dude, go get that money. That's what I told him. He was like, oh, I am. I said, go get that money. Ain't nothing personal. It's about business. Go get that money, man.
All right, we got a poop load of questions here.
All right. It says anything good at the LA Lego stores? Any special? No, it wasn't nothing special there. It was just like, you know, your regular items on the brick wall and stuff like that. But we caught a couple of those sales that hit, like that Black Friday sale and stuff. And then the week before Black Friday, we hit a couple of those sales. It says, what's your opinion about Lego hidden side? You know, Lego, man, I really don't have an opinion about it. I just haven't. That's not my thing. I would buy that for my grandson and let him play with it, you know, because when I build Lego, I don't use this only to take a picture. But he's into the interactive thing, so I would actually, you know, buy those sets for him. Says, when you were in LA, did you hit up a comedy store? Hit up the comedy store? No, No, I don't think I didn't hit up the comic store, but I went to a comic book shop that was awesome. It was in the Universal Walk. It was called, oh my God, I forgot.
Did you go to a Chargers game?
No, I didn't go. I'm not a Chargers fan.
No, I'm still out there, I mean, check out the Chargers.
Yeah.
Probably got tickets for $10.
Yeah, you know what? But the drive, dude, the drive.
Yeah, that's
Uber,
true.
that Uber or that Lyft would be a hefty bill, man.
When did filming start? Just what month?
It started the 1st of November.
Okay, so you couldn't even go to a Dodgers game then because they were already
they were out. Yeah,
it was over by then. Okay.
Yeah. Do you have any obligations to make any appearances? No, I don't have any obligations. In fact, if things come up, like say if somebody want me to make an appearance, you let me know. I let my people know, and they will contact you. But that's the truth, though. That's the truth. So, like, they give us a PR team, and if somebody's requesting my appearance, I would send it to them. They would contact those people and they would tell me, hey, look, this is what you can do. You can go, but this is what you can do and this is what you can't.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. He got a PR team now. We got
it's the truth.
We got to shut it down. We can't. This guy's too big for us, man.
They just want to make sure that I'm not giving up the goods. That's all.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. It makes sense.
Did any of the builds have to did you have to also make minifigures with your builds and have like a backstory? Because I saw some of the things said like storytelling or some of the skills.
Me's not supposed to say.
Okay.
Let's go to Ingrid's question then, because BR just tried to blow your spot up.
No. I was just curious. I've watched a lot of the baking shows with.
But you know what? I could rephrase the question. Storytelling is paramount in.
Okay, so there is a story for the build.
Every challenge, yeah. Storytelling is very paramount. They're looking for the wow factor. They're looking for the technical ability, and those are the 3 key things that will help you survive. You lose out on one, you might be yesterday's news.
Ingrid wants to know: did you keep up with Lego news like 2020 sets coming soon and trolls and DC blind bags?
No, you know what? I looked at BR, as my news outlet, so hopefully you got some news for me.
Good one. I kind of like Angry Dragon's question here.
So did you have to talk to PR before the stream? Yeah, I kind of did, but yeah, I kind of.
That's why he called out last week. He couldn't get a hold of him. They had to do more research on us before they can clear him to come on here.
I'm going to throw that up there, Darth, but I think there's going to be a heck no to this question. But I'll throw it up there anyway for him. We'll see what happens as soon as it loads up on the StreamYard here. There we go.
Says, who were the judges on the builds? I can tell you that they were very reputable people, but you have to watch the show, Darfall. You have to watch the show. Yeah, I hate to do that. You have to watch the show. So
they took care of all meals, so we were good.
Here we go.
Jang was there.
What's good? It's all good, man. It's all good in the hood, dude. Brickwiz, get on season 2, dude. I know you're in school, man, and I don't want you to drop out of school. Stay in school because we need smart people, dude. But get on.
Will be good, man.
Yeah, man. You, Rich Boy J, y'all should be in that thing, man. And here's the thing, though. Here's what's different about it. You could be the best of the best. You could be the master builder. But you know, like Brick and Nick builds on like the fly, right? And that's kind of like how each challenge is that you get your time. So your best build, you probably ain't got time to do that in 8 or 15 hours. You probably ain't got time to do your best build in that. People's best builds take days or weeks at times. So it's a different. Being in those challenges, it's a different animal, man. Especially, if you put a time clock on anything, that's like very stressful. You got, so it's funny because like you can always Monday night quarterback something, and it's like, oh no, I would have built this instead. I would have built that. What is he thinking about, or what's she thinking about? I would build this and that. Yeah, if they put some rules in front of you and they put this clock in front of you, it's a different ball game. And that's why I was like, man, that's why I got a whole new respect for it, because it was like, yeah, it's tough. It is. said, did the final winner get the money already? I don't know. I can't kind of disclose those type of things, Mary. You digging too deep, girl. Ease up, pull up. I don't know if I can answer that, Mary. Like,
You want to know if you got paid already.
You wonder if I got paid. Yeah.
I'm gonna build off of Hoosiers. Are you gonna shut down all social media when the show airs?
No, I'm still I'm just a regular guy. I'm like you, man. I'm a blue collar guy, man. I'm always been about the people, and I'm always gonna be, man. You guys are my friends. I ain't shutting nothing down, you know.
Okay.
Are you gonna watch the show?
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna have a watch party on the first day at my house.
Okay, I was gonna say, because I know some people don't watch it.
Oh, you can do this thing with Facebook, right? You can watch it and broadcast.
You can probably set a nice live stream in your living room if you want to do.
Dude, he's got makeup on his head. Of course he's watching. He's gonna glow.
Oh, he said he had to drop out this year because, dude. Yeah, you know, that's what I'm saying, dude. I get it. You know, that's what I say. Yeah, man, go to school first. You know, you got, people got, priorities, and that was a lot of, that was the scuttlebutt around the air. It was that, a lot of people couldn't break away from their, reality, the real stuff, like their jobs or school or stuff like that. And but if you can get that time off, definitely get on, man, and experience it. Really, do you even lift weights? Do you even lift?
Can you follow me on Periscope?
Do you even lift? Do you?
So here's a question I'm sure you had to sign a contract, correct?
Uh-huh.
The contract at the top say Fox or Disney.
It says no, it actually says the production company.
It is it was on this page actually. Hang on.
Yeah, it's actually the production company. So okay. It doesn't say Fox. It doesn't say,
the production company would be and is it
Emerald Shine
America?
Mm-hmm. Emerald Shine.
Okay.
Yep.
Tuesday's Child is the UK's version. Plan B Entertainment is doing something. And the Lego Group has allowed permission of their name to be used. So
yep,
it's all on the website.
Yeah. So they borrowed the name for the show.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Cool.
On the real though, Sked is a good dude. He's a custom guy though. He's in the custom thing, but he's a good dude. He's a family member. So.
Yeah. I like to crack jokes. Yeah,
I can't put this up. I don't know if I can put that up.
Do it.
Put it up.
All right, here. I put it up.
Ooh.
So BFAB, if you ever in LA, nah, I can't say that.
I didn't put it up there for now. See now.
Okay.
Now
if there's ever a time you're in Philly, there's
BFAB. I'm what'd you say?
I said there's some streets I'll send you down.
Yeah, right. I see you down that street there, over there. Go see them people over there. Take this and go meet them people over there.
I'll get you an Uber and I'll tell them where to drop you off.
One-way trip, huh, cheap ass?
He said he's got an autographed Iceberg. Oh yeah, man, that thing worth $500, baby. You got to frame that, man. You sell it to cheap ass, man. He'll sell it for $1,000.
I'm just a simple man trying to make a buck.
Yeah, man. The whole process. Like, if your goal, number one, if getting on TV shouldn't be your number one goal in life. It just should, because being out in LA, I found that there's Skid Row in LA, man. Like it's for real. Like people go broke just trying to get on TV.
Yeah.
And it's stupid. It's like real stupid, because then if you're that person that like, I just want to be famous, I want to be famous, and you lose track of reality, you're gonna find yourself on Skid Row, because you're
gonna find yourself hooked on drugs, kids.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
And it's and talking to some of the people, like the cameraman, the girl who does the wardrobe, or the girl who does the makeup, the hair. One girl was like, yeah, I was trying to do acting and stuff like that, and the closest I can get into the television was, becoming, a wardrobe, manager or makeup artist.
Mm-hmm.
The Eagles won.
And it pays, but you're still in TV, but you ain't in front of the cameras, you're behind it.
Not on TV.
Right, and everybody has a script in their back pocket just in case they run across somebody that looks famous or knows somebody.
Right. and you get to that point, if that's your main goal in life, you need to reevaluate it. You need to reevaluate your goals, because it's a 1 in a million shot. And so that's why they have, such a long, lengthy process. You go through a background investigation. They want to make sure, you are who you say you are, and you didn't, you wasn't on the Spice Channel.
He says Spice Channel.
Right. Right. So, that's how old I am. So, but you go through a psychological background examination just to make sure you're not cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, because they want to make sure that if you're eliminated, you ain't trying to kill yourself in a hotel room. It's just like, it's stuff like that, because, rejection, being human, rejection is our most feared thing. Nobody wants to be rejected. Nobody wakes up in the morning and say, yeah, I'm gonna wait in line for rejection. Nobody does that. And so
here's a question. Were there any, you said Lego kind of wasn't really super involved. I wonder if like Lego talent scouted like anybody on it. Like, how like Carter Baldwin now works for Lego as a designer. I wonder if Lego is like gonna ever contact anybody on the show if they saw something they liked or how they build, and like, hey, you want to come work for us in Below or something?
Right. I know that I know that they found a local artist, right? A local Lego artist to do like if you look at those Fox shows and you see those big multiplex buildings and stuff like that. That stuff you can pick up with one hand and not one brick break off because they got it all glued together. That's because the local artist had put it together for them. That's a prop. But it's a job, man. And if it's in LA, if you're in LA, your minimum wage, you're gonna be making over 50. You're gonna make over $50,000 a year. So, the person that was standing by getting Starbucks for everybody probably makes 60,000.
But in LA, that's like making what, 30,000 over, like in a regular.
Yeah, probably. Cost of living over there is crazy.
Not in Philadelphia, like
cost of living over there is real high. Yeah. So, I mean, there's money to be made. That's why almost like everybody Ubers, everybody lifts over there, because you got to have that second gig to
you're paying $3,500 for an 800 square foot apartment that you're splitting with 3-4 people probably.
Yeah, Grease Monkey. If I'm invited to Philly. Yeah, I would be available for photo ops and photographs.
Are you going?
But I won't be passing out pictures to photograph. You have to put your own.
Are you going to Philadelphia this year?
He's going. We're gonna invite him. Paul and Ball inviting him. See, he just
well, if I'm invited, I'll go. But
you're invited. Invited you.
If I'm invited, I will go.
You can stay at my house there, free.
I will go.
Cover some of your costs.
I will go, but I got Chicago at full tilt.
Yeah,
aren't you going to Chicago?
Yeah, I'm going to Brick World.
Fick wants to know how many housewives did you meet in LA?
Man, if I met collecting bricks, if I met any housewives in LA, I don't think I would have came back home.
Oh,
because that's where the money at, man. They got all the money, right? They got the money. Man. Everybody trying to get rich.
Thanks, Scott. Thanks for tuning in, man. We appreciate that. That's some kind words right there, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm gonna follow you. See you on Instagram. I got you, man.
Yeah, his Instagram handle is @BrickRevolution.
@BrickRevolution. Yo, my man Bubba with the awesome question, man. I was waiting on that question, dude. Galaxy's Edge was out of this world. Now let me tell you, being in Galaxy's Edge, like the theme park, the Star Wars theme park, was amazing. Like it was like you were a part of the movie. Everything around it.
Okay, well, hang on 1 second. Did you just say Galaxy's Edge was out of this world? I just want to
yeah, it was. It was out of this world. It was.
Heavy-handed, but I just want to put that.
It was out of this world. It was crazy, dude. It was crazy. It was, the all the people that worked at the park never broke character, and so you felt like you were part of the movie. You were part of what was going on. But the ride itself, out of 5 stars, I would give it 3 out of 5 stars, because ultimately you're just watching a movie and you're in a chair that just moves around. You're in a room. They stick you in a room, and you're probably on a lift. That's probably one of those construction lifts, and that's all you do. The movie you watching, and you're just on this construction lift in the chair, just moving around. That was the max of it, and it lasted probably about a good 30 seconds. So it was awesome to be inside the Millennium Falcon because they made it look like you were inside. Not that I ever been in one, but if I was, this would be the one. But it was awesome. It was an awesome experience, man. We got to move around the park a little bit. I did the Indiana Jones ride. I did the the Guardians of Galaxy. Oh my God. I don't know if I posted that picture or not. Oh my God, my face was upside down on that ride. It was a drop ride. It used to be the Tower of Terror.
Yep.
They shoot you straight up and then drop you and then shoot you up again and drop you. Oh my God, I was having the worst time of my life. How many hours filming? And yeah, it was a Monday through Friday gig. They usually gave your weekends off. I think me and Jermaine had to spend 1 or 2 Saturdays catching up with some stuff like interviews. But it's like your day would start at 6 a.m. You'd be on set, and then we didn't leave set until 7:30. So it was like almost like 15-hour days. It was rough to do anything after. Do I have a favorite cast member? Yeah, I do. His name is Jermaine Gardner, man. He's awesome building. That's my favorite cast member. Says follow up episode 9, yes or no? Oh, yes.
I give it a yes.
Is this a spoiler show? We spoiling?
No, he's not gonna do it.
You're not, oh my God. I got just the twist on episode 9, which is oh my God.
We gotta talk, guys. You're talking about twists.
I didn't see it coming. I didn't see it coming. I can't say nothing because I'm gonna respect DR. It says in doing the show, did it make your friendship? You know what? I'm glad you said that, Hoosier. It made my friendship with Jermaine a lot better. It was some things that I didn't know about Jermaine, and it was some things about that Jermaine didn't know about me, and that me and Jermaine. And I don't want to give out, but you guys got to see this show because our emotions come out. It does.
Let me ask you this: you met Jermaine at Philly Brickfest, right?
Yes.
I met already then.
Yeah, that's right. I met him. No, I met him in Virginia. I met him in Virginia, and then I saw him again in Philly. Yeah, I met him in Virginia first. Yeah.
But you connected with him at Philly probably because you saw him at Virginia.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, it was a Philly. You call us a bunch of Philly guys. Philly's our home. But yeah, it was stuff like that. Learning Jermaine's style and having Jermaine learn my style. I think our relationship is a lot better. It came to a point where like the dude lives all the way up in Bronx, and I live in Maryland. He came down here and stayed. And matter of fact, the dude came down here on my birthday and hung out with me. So our relationship is a lot better. And you know what it is, Hoosier? It ain't because of the show. It's because of Lego. Lego kind of made that bond. You know what I mean?
Aww.
Anyone on the show that I didn't like, yeah, every last one of them. I hated their guts. I'm a competitor, dude. I'm a competitor. I hate their guts. Now, anyone I didn't like, you got to watch the show. I don't want to get out of the way. I don't want to get out of the way.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't answer that one. But
there any practical?
Your boy said what was on his mind on that show. So I ain't gonna disappoint. I said what was on my mind.
I was gonna say, is there gonna be any censored lines or any chairs getting thrown, or
it might be? It just might be. It might be. It's some drama. It might be some stuff. I'm just saying. I know I was on TV, but my emotions, boy, when you make me hot, hey.
When Iceberg's talking.
Says, did you had to foot the bill for any parks? Yeah, you know what? It was Mickey Mouse punched me right in the face with $200 to get in that park right before I got in the park. Yeah, it was for that jumpers pass, that 1 day jumpers pass is $199, bro.
Ooh.
1 day.
Yeah.
He
$199.
He smacked me like a pimp, man. He smacked me down. I didn't even get a soda. I didn't even get a soda with it, and he just smacked me down before I even got in the door.
That hand is strong, man. That hand is strong.
You said the most attractive cast member on the show.
It's got to be Jermaine, right?
Let me look.
I'd say Jermaine, definitely. It's got to be the stash.
Let me look. Let me see. I
All
said,
right, you got
Amy.
Amy?
Yeah, the IE.
Amy, the IE.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Oh, Amy, the IE.
just for shits and giggles.
Bring it up.
He said, "Bring it up."
Come on, go in.
Big one. Oh, that's how you. Okay, Ice.
There we go.
This picture sucks.
You guys are vultures, man.
Oh, we just need to see. I think is that the one with the blue hair?
No, the blue hair is Amy.
Yeah, the one in the blue.
Her style is the Harley Quinn hair.
I thought we were talking about the big one. I'm like, she can break BR in half.
The one on the right.
What else we got here? Who else up close? There you go, Manny and Nestor,
Manny
father and
and
son duo.
Father and son. Yeah, hey, Pops was a hoot, man. Pops was he had some stories too, man.
What about that Superman looking kid too? I don't think he talked about him.
Yeah, I did.
Travis and Corey.
Brothers.
Travis, of course, yeah, they brothers. They're from Jersey, dude.
Yeah,
From Jersey.
Yeah, they from North Jersey.
Where's that dude? Where is he? Is this him? No.
Sam and Jessica.
Sam and
Mohawk
Jeff.
beard. Overalls. All right, man.
Overalls.
Do you? Flynn and Richard. This is like a sleeper team right here. I'd watch out for these guys.
Yeah, you should watch out for them. You know,
Engineering teacher.
yeah, that's what it's at, man. You gotta pay attention.
Build the sensors, motors. These guys are gonna freaking watch out for them.
And they're married, so you know they got their they're a team.
Money.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, these two as well. They didn't make the show just with their looks. They got the building and they got the personality. I meant their hair. They got the hair.
Get the hair.
That's their team name. Higher the hair, the closer to God.
Like,
I can't believe that name. I really can't. Tyler and Amy with a Y.
Tyler, Amy.
Florida. Model designer.
Yeah.
All right. Come on. These guys are no joke.
They gotta pay attention.
Newlyweds.
You gotta pay attention to occupation, man. Gotta pay attention. Anybody doing any bets? Any bets before the show starts?
Well, that's an idea.
Lego educator.
this is
Army sergeant, dude.
Look at this. Yeah, look at this dude. He's a monster. Look at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, that guy's the army sergeant with the glasses?
No.
No, that's what it says. Occupation.
No,
Army
it's the other
sergeant.
way.
He's the army sergeant.
Yeah.
That guy's a Lego educator.
He's a Lego educator. It's
I wonder how he got 6 weeks off of or whatever it is, 8-10 weeks out of the army to do this.
permission.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What else we gotta go? We gotta go back to the other teams. Hang on. Do.
Any more questions going on?
Going back.
There's some BFAB comments, but I'm not throwing them up there though.
Yeah.
There's our guys, Mel and Jermaine.
BFAB is fun.
He's a good dude. BFAB.
Yeah.
Look at these guys.
Those guys.
Look at those guys.
And Boone and Mark. No, another one's here. Technical Bill. Isn't one of these guys also?
He's an
I'm surprised he didn't put Beyond the Brick on his occupation tab.
Yo, Boone is larger than life, man. That dude had a hell of a personality on him, man. He's my good friend too, man. One of my new
I
friends.
like him because he's on Beyond the Brick.
Boone and Mark.
I look at all these people with the large.
We used to go out to eat every day of the show, every day, Monday through Friday, man. Those were our, those were our dudes. We go eat, man. We go eat.
B-Fad said that Iceberg guy looks like a snack with a winky emoji.
That's bad for business, B-Fab. That's bad for business, my man.
Yeah, it's gonna be quite interesting.
So, I don't want to like self-promote because but it is what it is. But it's definitely even if I wasn't on the show, I'd watch this show. I'd watch it because
oh yeah,
they Is it a Lego building competition? Yeah, absolutely. But at the same time, you got personalities mixing it up in the same room, and that'll cause your drama that you want. Nobody watches reality TV without the drama, so you gotta have some drama there in reality TV.
Well,
Here's a question.
wait.
Hang on. It's kind of a financial question. Now you got paid for while you're out there, but do you get any residuals from this at all, or
No.
no royalties, none of that?
Nope. Everything that is created by these contestants is owned by the show and by Lego, because you signed off your life. And so, I mean, they compensate you by giving you a stipend and stuff.
Right,
like that.
right.
But everything you create and everything is owned by them. So if I wanted to make T-shirts of one of my creations because it was a big hit, I can't do it because they own.
But what if you just color swap one element? Not the same mark. Just saying. Different mark.
PR's gonna get a letter.
So 5 guys in suits are going to come in, and they're called the 5 wise men. They're going to come knock on your door, right? They're going to give you a love letter that says cease and desist.
They're going to hit you with phone books.
You're gonna hear
because you already took the money.
they're already there. They're already at BR's door.
That's a different build, man. It's a different build, different colors, different elements. Instead of using a 1x4, I use 2 1x2s, so it's different.
I have a question.
Brick Revolution.
Yeah.
So, are they going to show only footage of you guys in the contest, or is there going to be after? Like,
I think it's going to be a lot of after. You're going to see some clips during, right? You're going to see some clips during, but to have a full hour of people just building the way that's born. So what you can probably do is you're going to see some clips where they're talking to us in interviews. You're going to see some clips where we're interacting with one another during the build, and you'll probably see some clips on the after the contest is over.
okay,
because you have a beginning interview and then you have an exit interview. So
It's almost like American Idol.
context.
Would it have been different if they made you guys all live in the same house after, like one of those reality TV shows, like who's doing the dishes now? It's like a big fight over that.
Well, that would be, and it was cool enough that I had my own room for the whole time. Like they didn't, bunk me with BX. BX had his own room and I had mine. So that was a part, because you're spending time there for a long time. So and so I'm glad they did do that.
Were you guys all like in the same block of the hotel room, like all your rooms next to each other?
Yeah, we were all in the same hotel room. I mean, the hotel building.
Right.
Was there any?
Was Will Arnett in the same hotel, or did he go back to his mansion at home? Probably.
He probably went back to his mansion at home.
Was there any no on illegal building techniques, or did they lay out anything like that?
No, it was no no-nos. Like you could do, if you wanted to do snots, you could do snots. If you wanted to do the the technique where you have the edge of a brick sticking between the studs of another brick, it was totally up to you. You just had to meet the each challenge had rules.
Mm-hmm.
Each challenge had rules, and you had to meet those requirements to those rules.
Did they let you guys talk in jargon, like snot and stuff like that?
Yeah, they played around. Like we had a media day, and so they played around with like the acronyms that we had.
Yeah.
Some of the acronyms I knew, some of them I just couldn't get through. I said, "Yo, I only been building 2 years." So I'm like, "Yo, dude, I don't know." And I'm getting ostracized. You don't know what that is? No, dude, I'm telling you, I don't know.
Get this guy off the show right now.
Right.
Get him out of here.
Get him out of here. He ain't a real Lego builder. Get him out. Yeah, man. So it just, if that's my thing. It's like if you those that are interested, like, I think that, like Bubba and Kel, they should definitely go, because, you have the married couple, I think that you should definitely, folks should definitely apply for season 2. It's a blast. It's a ride, man. It's a wild ride. Me applying, and sending a little video of myself and explaining them, who I am and everything, to actually being on the show. I would never thought in my wildest dreams that I'm like, and when they did, I'm like, yo, y'all picking me? Like, Me?
How many times did it take you to do the interview video? Be honest. Be honest.
The first one that I sent to them, I had to retake that like 5 times. And you would think that I would be, a pro at it because I do the YouTube thing, right? And so, man, when you're talking about yourself, man, it's a total different ball game.
If you're like voice deeper and then higher, you'd be like, "Hi, I'm Iceberg Bricks."
No, that's not good. That's not good. Like the first date. Yeah, man.
That's awesome. What was the production? Were you guys like in a warehouse, or was it like an actual like film?
It was a studio, dude. It was the studio that was across. It was the studio building that was across from where they filmed The Office.
Oh,
because it was the same parking lot. It was the same parking lot.
No shit, really?
Yeah. That's cool. That's like, oh, that's the parking lot. It still looks the same, dude. I'm like, oh, like yeah. And they told us, yeah, that's where the office was. And I don't know what show. It looked like it was a cooking show or something. That was a reality cooking show, probably. That was filming that we were filming. But you see this big RV. This fancy RV and
Breaking Bad?
Yeah, huh?
Breaking Bad?
No, this thing was like like $1 million RV, dude.
All right, B-Fab, about it, the last 18 comments you made, I can actually I'll put this question up on there. Come on. All right, I don't even need to put it up there. Did you meet any celebrities in California while you were out there?
Did you see any famous people other than Will Arnett?
There's some guest appearances on the show, and I was able to meet them. But like out and about in LA, it was and if a famous person was walking next to me, I didn't know because they probably blend in.
They all blend in so well.
We didn't meet any of the housewives, so we already talked about that.
I'm taking bets. My guess for guest appearances got to be probably Will Ferrell.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Chris Pratt.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that was like in the Lego movies, I would say probably. That'd be my guesses for.
Okay.
I'm not going to comment on them, but
Larson is there.
Who?
Or Allison
Larson?
Allison Brie. She does Unikitty.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they had those types of guests pop on just because familiarity. So, that'd be my guess.
That's a good guess. Real good guess.
Probably the lead singer from Slayer. He might be on there.
That's right.
Marilyn Manson popped on.
Marilyn Manson, definitely.
No.
I like your build.
No, I like the Lego. No.
The guy from Mythbusters. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's a big Lego guy. Adam from Mythbusters.
Yeah.
He's a big Lego guy. Maybe even what's his name? I see it all the time now. Who's that guy that built the TIE Fighter?
Terry Crews.
He might even be on there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe your fucker says our show is over because another stream's got to come on.
They're kicking you out.
Deleted by cheap ass with the Savage drop. Ed Sheeran. He did a Lego song.
Did we got booted by another stream?
Probably the guys from
No.
The guys from what's it called?
Wreck-It Ralph?
No, those two guys. They're
those two guys, just two guys.
HGTV, the twin brothers that do realty, Property Brothers. They probably showed up.
Property Brothers.
Yeah, they're real cool.
Adam
Maybe Kesha. I heard Kesha was going to be there.
I think we jumped the shark.
Kesha, huh?
It's first like I'm down.
That's the only one. That's all right. That was his tell right there. We got him.
That's it. He had a little work. You saw it, everyone.
Kesha and Lizzo. Lizzo was probably there too.
Lizzo.
Beyonce Knowles might have stopped by. Might have heard of her. I think what they should have done is if you're eliminated, right, in your build, you should have like Mike Trout coming in and just swinging at it with a bat. Swing at it with a bat. That's Mike Trout. Bam.
You're done.
Boom.
Hey, what's Mike Trout doing here?
Get out of here. You're done.
Yeah, you saw Mike Trout. You're in trouble. And then they could have had Philip Rivers come in and just throw a ball at it, throw a spiral right at it.
Didn't you see the floor? There's a giant pit of fire. They just push your mock into the fire. That's all they do.
That'd be something.
You got ideas, man. This is an idea factory right
Yeah,
here.
we're with our own Lego mat. We're called Weapon Masters instead of our own stuff.
Masters.
Yeah, man. There you go, man. That's what.
Low budget Lego
Dad,
Masters.
watching this, man, you should definitely have like a competition like Lego Masters at Philly Brick Fest.
Yeah, 11 Masters to build one stay together, they'll all fall apart.
3 wise men to come knocking on your door if you call it Lego Masters, but you know, you figure you're there, right? You're there for like what, like 4 days, right? You could definitely do something.
I know. We'll call it Brick Masters then. Fine.
There you go.
Angry Dragon said Snoop Dogg definitely a guest surprise.
Yeah, I think we got to wrap this up now because it's past our prime. Not doing the news.
All right.
Yeah, we're just having fun, but thank you.
Everything's going next week, so everything will be back next week. The poo,
That's right. We're doing the best and worst of 2019.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
2019 next week. We got the poo. We got the news coming back. So we got
everything coming back.
But one last question I got for you. So out of this whole experience, Iceberg Brick, what is your number one takeaway? Your number one, like, it was just this was it. Like for you, this was it. Like.
To me, this whole experience is, man, anything's possible, man. Anything's possible, dude. Like two years ago, we didn't even know each other, you know what I mean? And now, like, you know, I done made a bunch of friends along the way, and now I'm representing the community that I'm a part of. You know, anything's possible, man. Anything. Like, if you just put your mind to it, put the energy to it, do it. Like, take a leap of faith. You know, if anybody if you take anything away from this, you know, me talking today, take a leap of faith in anything that you believe in, man, because it could happen.
That's cool. I like it, man. That's perfect. That's a perfect way to end this too. I like it, man. I definitely like it, and it was great having you on. This was awesome. I mean, the time flew. It's already what, hour 15 up.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate you guys. I do.
Congrats, man. Congrats. I'm very proud.
Yeah, thank you.
You are family. You are our brother, and you will always be our family and our brother. So, congratulations to you on this, man. We hope you take this to parts unknown, and you know, keep climbing and keep going higher. And you know, we're just glad we can be on that rung with you, man, on this journey. So,
I'm bringing you with me, man.
Very cool. Very cool. So, again, thank you to everybody for awesome questions. I mean, this was great. I mean, you guys had amazing questions, and I mean, Iceberg answered pretty much. I think he snafu'd a couple of them, but he answered most of them, which was great. Which was awesome. So, and everybody, yeah, you're getting all the here. I can throw these out there before we leave here because you're getting a lot of good
thoughts.
A lot of good pop in here. Yeah.
I thank all of y'all, man. If I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't have had this opportunity without y'all. I appreciate every last one of y'all. I can't wait to see y'all at the conventions this year. You know, 2020. And you know, I hope to see every last one of y'all, hopefully in Philly.
Hey, he's coming to Philly. All right.
And I think Brick Smith will be going live sometime now. He might be now. We don't know. I know he's doing a New Year's
on the Brick Smith channel.
Yeah, Brick Smith channel right now. I saw him doing a New Year's Eve rocking Brick Smith.
Everybody,
all right.
Have a safe, happy New Year, 2020. I can't believe it. We're here.
Yeah, the modular comes out.
The machines have not taken over, so we're still good. Not yet.
We're good.
No, that's next week. That's next week. Next week.
It was that 2K, man. We died.
That's right.
All right, $1 million, maybe last question. What do you think of the new modular coming out?
I give it 2 thumbs down, man. I don't think, and this is why I don't think that they really thought that whole thing through, man. I think that they just needed some stuff to put out, man. You could have did anything. Like most people. Now, here's the number one module that just about everybody wants, and I'm not saying this because I'm a police officer, but people want a nice police station that's a modular, right? You can use that, right? You could have even revamped the town hall. You could have did so many things, and I'm sorry, but come on, give us something.
No, this guy knows. He's a builder. He knows.
Right, give something that give us what we want. That's one of the things that we want. You know what I mean? And it just it seemed like they're doing this song and dance to get to the finale, man. Give us that, please.
I think Charm City Brick hit it great. He said one of his posts that since Lego does not have a Mandalorian child mini figure out yet. They have no idea who their audience is.
Yeah.
Like they're missing so much opportunity with their audience. How did not have a Mandalorian like?
Well, if you think about it, they missed out on. If you take those 8 episodes, right? They missed out on a lot of sets that they could have done. I mean, what they give us? They gave us that Walker,
The ATST. Yeah,
right?
that's it.
And that's it.
That's it.
Know? And even like with I don't know, like the Avengers, the not the Endgame, but the one before that. They gave us like these crappy, like these they weren't crappy, but I mean, yeah, they were crappy because they were a bunch of facades, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's that's the superhero theme in itself. They just give crap vehicles just to put the figure out there.
Right. I mean, even with the end game, they gave us sets that had nothing to do with nothing.
Nope. except for the compound set. You know, that's the only thing. But even that, they came out with a crappy vehicle for it.
Yeah, and it's like you could capitalize off of this Mandalorian thing because it's like it's just so many things you could have done.
I would, me not being a Star Wars guy, I would buy a Razor Crest set.
Yeah.
That chip is pretty awesome,
and that's why I'm building the one that Rich Boy Jay had designed, and because it's an awesome ship, it is, and I'm like, yo, this is it, and that's one thing that they should have done, and you should have came out with that. But it's a lot.
Very good
for money.
Very good. All right, fixed ready to pop.
Yes. We got to draft the
peppers. He's ready to go.
Ready to go. All right, boys. All right. So again,
we're selling invites to the post stream chat with Iceberg for $2,500. We have 2 spots available. So.
VIP.
Yeah, 2 spots available.
That's how much you I ticket to that.
We got to kick Brick Revolution's screenshot out of the room, but we got 2 spots. We do have 2 spots.
That's right. He's kicking me out. That's why you have 2 spots.
No, we got to get this.
We can have 6. We up to 6.
Yeah, we up to 6. We got 4 now.
All the exclusives off camera, offline.
That's right.
I still got the Nordic track ad on my main screen here, though, from the lady dancing on the treadmill. All right, so H&B Auctions on Instagram, Holland and Ballin on Instagram, and then Iceberg Bricks on Instagram. We got CAB on Instagram, Brick Revolution on Instagram, Fake and Bricks on Instagram for your daily inspiration and Lego. That's what we do here. So
got an alert on my phone. Hoosier Bricks just sent you $2,500.
Oh, okay. Bring him in here.
off the air stuff. So we got 1 spot left. That's good stuff. Where do you send it? To your direct PayPal?
Yeah, my PayPal. Oh, random Bricks just sent me 2501. All right, cool. We're full.
So we're full. All right, guys. Thank you very much.
I heard Darth Hall mailed a check. It should be here any day now.
He's got PayPal now, man. He's got blocks on his PayPal now, though. So he's got limits. Oh man! So all right, guys, where can you find Holland and Ballin? You can find Holland and Ballin on YouTube, where we are on Facebook, Twitter, Flickr, Tumblr, Tinder, and Grindr. AOL.com, CopyServe.com, ChristianMingle.com, FarmersOnly.com, PlentyOfFish.com, upper right-hand corner, H&B for your 30 days free trial of PlentyOfFish.com, and again to our friends at StreamYard.com. Thank you for the full, sweet 1 year of premium service from StreamYard.com for all your streaming needs. For myself, Dr. Lucky from Thick and Bricks, CAB, Brick Revolution, Ice Money, Iceberg Bricks, Lego Masters on Fox, February 5th. Say your goodbyes.
Bye.
Happy New Year.
Oh,
Thank you very much for joining. Join us next week. Best of, worst of 2019.
Keep all of the balling, guys.
See you guys.